Clara neglected her sketchbook for weeks. She walked to clear her head. Tomorrow, she was scheduled to drive 2 hours to see a neurologist. As a teen, she had a psychotic breakdown and was hospitalized. Her doctors diagnosed her with hallucinations and delusions, but she hadn't experienced them in years. Meanwhile, the man who'd returned Clara's phone, Johnny, the janitor, paid $5,000 for the courthouse tech to handle Judge Harris. Now, that technician was somewhere laying in his grave thanks to Johnny. On the way to Clara's home, Johnny smiled to himself. When Clara unknowingly dropped her phone that day, it made Johnny's life easier. Johnny hated sleeping at other people's homes, but tonight, as an uninvited guest at Clara's home, her death would be easier. At Clara's kitchen table, Johnny became angry, looking at her past drawings, hoping that when she died, his life would be better. Meanwhile, on her way to the appointment, Clara reminded herself that every problem had a solution. But helping the killer, that was something else entirely. At Dr. Patterson's office, he explained that Clara might be suffering from mild dissociative amnesia. Cognitively, she was present while drawing, but it was possible her subconscious was causing the faces to appear differently than they actually were. Later that day, Clara felt a measure of relief. At least there was an explanation, but it still didn't account for the most disturbing part: the faces she'd drawn before the people died. She hadn't told Dr. Patterson that, but there was something odd. The smell of a man's cologne filled the air. Just then, her eyes widened as she discovered she was being recorded.